Kurt, talk about opening up the season at home. I mean, it's something that hasn't been done in quite a few years here, a chance to open up for the home fans at the home stadium.
It's a little bit different. I like it. I like being around here, being around Youngstown. Obviously, anytime I get a chance to play in Stanball, it's going to be great. But opening it up here is going to be something special this year. And going out our senior year, I'm glad that we get this opportunity to show up for the fans right away. Every once in a while, the fans, or the last couple of years, they've had to wait, till week 2 to come see us play. But it's week 1. We're right off the bang. We're going.
Kurt, with that being said, first time in a long time, Thursday night, I think your first ever Thursday night appearance here, just playing on a Thursday, kind of.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. I did it in high school. I think my junior and senior year, so something that I've done, but I don't know. Maybe the hardest thing is going to be going to class on Friday, waking up sore, and I got an 8 a.m. So, but definitely something new, and we're kind of sick of waiting, so let's just play.
Do you have a lot of Thursday classes?
No, I got 2 classes early in the morning, so throughout the week.
Talk about what the offense has accomplished in the preseason in your estimation.
I think just getting to play with each other. We've got new guys, obviously the offensive linemen, some new guys up there. We switched Elks to center, as you guys know, and getting better with the receivers. I think we've built a different team chemistry like we do every year, but it's always cool to see how that process kind of unfolds, especially offensively, getting new faces in the backfield, seeing some of those other guys play in different spots. So we're excited about that, and I think that's probably the main thing we've accomplished.
Kurt, what's it like going up against your hometown team?
It's cool. It's cool, and it's kind of fitting, I think. Just thinking about where I should be, was this the right decision 5 years ago to come here? It's definitely a reassure, something that looking at it right now is exciting. It's something that's neat, something that I'm going to be able to tell my kids a long time ago. I chose this school, and we ended up playing where I was from, so it's neat.
Were you recruited by them at all?
A little bit, but I think it was a little bit too close to home. I live really close to campus back home in Dayton, so something I wanted to get away, not get away from my parents because I love them, but get away, experience something new, and be on my own, be independent.
Other CJ kids play for UD? Any guys you played with?
I had a guy who I knew. I think he walked on last year, but not currently. No.
Got a lot of friends and family coming to the game?
Yeah, I do. I signed up, for tickets yesterday, and my mom signs up, and she does a real good job putting together a tailgate and everything. So I got some of my dad's friends, some of my family. I think some Dayton police officers that my dad knows. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be a nice environment. Show them a little bit. Down in Dayton, you don't see much about Youngstown. You hear about OSU, you hear about UC. But it's cool to share my YSU experience with some of those people.
I'm sure they're Penguin fans, right?
Yeah, they are now. They are. They better be Thursday.
Talk about the UD defense you'll be facing.
Good defense, a disciplined defense. I think they got six or seven guys returning, 7 who have played. They have a good linebacker, a good D end, and a guy at corner who has made a lot of plays. He was ranked high nationally last year. But I think it's just one of those things where if we stay to our P's and Q's, if we stay to how we can execute, we're going to be really effective, and that's just how we got to go into every game.
Is it hard to game plan against a team that you're seeing video from last year?
A little bit. Being the Dayton team with similar coaching staff and similar coaches on their side of the ball, they're not going to change a whole lot of what they do, we're assuming. But we're always expecting something new. A new team every year is going to come out with some way that they think that they can attack us better. So we just really have to be ready for anything.
How important is it to win the first game? Obviously, the Pitt game, huge, gave you momentum for 4 straight wins. How big is it to get off to a good start?
It's huge. It really is. Mainly because you got to get some confidence and you got to feel like those younger guys who haven't played, give them some time to feel how the game is. I've played how many games, 33 games. I know what to assume. Some of those guys who haven't played haven't had any experience. So just playing in that first game, getting a win under your belt is going to feel great. But as you guys can see, last year we won last year and we didn't finish the way we wanted to. So we're just going to focus at this first game and take it from there.
With no disrespect meant to Dayton or Moorhead, did the first 2 games prep you, you feel, for what lies ahead?
I don't know if they necessarily prep us. They're definitely huge contests, and they're definitely games that we need to win. We feel like we need to win. Not looking ahead to Moorhead State or Michigan State. We're just going to take it Dayton. We're going to take it one game at a time. So we're not looking at it as prep. We're looking at it as tests. We're looking at it, our final exam, and this is what we got to do.
Since you've never beaten Dayton, this program, not you specifically,
Mhm.
how important is it to add that next notch on your belt?
No, it's cool. It's definitely a cool thing. We haven't played them forever. YSU has a rich tradition. Dayton even has a rich tradition. They know their football roots go pretty deep, just like ours. So it's going to be cool to, leave that mark. But we have a lot more marks as our goals.
How about, would you rather play the money game first, or is it weird playing it third? I mean,
It's a little different. Not too different. I don't know. A game's a game. It really is. And whether we travel into Pitt or Penn State, or Dayton's coming to play us, or someone else is coming to play us, it's our first test. It's our first time we're all out there together, and it's the first time everything matters. It's the first time under the lights, and that's just what we got to do. And that's the day we got to execute. There's no do-overs. There's no reloads. This is game day.
would you have liked, when you were a freshman, to start maybe with a Dayton where you have a little bit more?
I don't know. I wouldn't trade my Penn State experience. That was fun. I mean, obviously, we came out on the losing end, and I didn't like that. But that's something I've carried with me, and that's been part of my career. That's been part of my journey here. So I'm thankful for that. But I really can't say either way.
You have a nervous energy problem on game day, admittedly. You told me first day of camp you were jumping around like a crazy man. You only got 2 classes Thursday. What are you going to do with all your time, and how are you going to maintain your emotions?
Just try to focus on other things. I gotta distract myself, and if I go to class, I gotta go to class. I don't know if I'm going Thursday. We got a lot in the morning, but just I like to find myself in a zone. I like to listen to music and keep myself calm, and the energy and the nerves. It's just all part of football, and I love it. So.
Who's the craziest or most nervous, like before games?
Who is?
Yeah.
I don't know. We all have different ways. I don't know if I pay attention enough to notice anybody going around. So I keep to myself. I'm staying calm. I'm listening to my headphones. And
Kurt, you've never lost a home opener. Haven't lost a home opener since '95. Does that play into this? You got to protect the castle.
I don't know, because we haven't beat Northern Iowa for a long time. We ended up beating them last year. It's football. Anything can happen.